It's currently 6-ish right now. I'm headed to the gym. I just finished the cold tub and dinner. I had some beef heart and beef liver and beef chuck patties. So I just like grounded up beef heart, beef liver, and some chuck is like the shoulder of the pit of the cow. And heart has a ton of good nutrients in it. I don't know all the science behind all that shit, but apparently it's good to have some liver every day as well. Not too much, because I think there's a chance of like vitamin A toxicity, or it's vitamin, I don't know what vitamin it is, but it's so nutrient dense in that vitamin, or it's so dense in that vitamin that can actually cause problems if you have too much. But everything else other than that, it's really good for you. So I have heart, I'm having liver, and then some just regular chuck. That's what I had. I had 2 eggs, and then I had a wild caught salmon. I'm probably show you guys on video, because I always record them and send them to my friends and just show them the fucking beautiful meal I have. And I think that the good thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my smoothies after my workouts. And right now I just ordered some like grass-fed beef protein. I've never heard of that in my life, but apparently it exists. Is grass-fed beef protein. So I ordered a pack of that. It's fucking expensive. It's like $70 for like 30 servings, 45 servings, I think. I have no idea, but expensive. I'm gonna catch this green light. And then I got some colostrum. It's like, I honestly can't explain what the hell it is, but apparently it's good for me, so I just got it. It's some grass-fed beef colostrum from the same brand with the grass-fed beef protein. And it's just straight up beef protein. There's no other bullshit in it. So what I'm gonna do is I do a cup and a half of organic berries, and the berries are, it's like a mix with berries, dragon fruit, and kiwi. Strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and raspberries, I think, those berries. Kiwis, glyphosate-free honey, raw, organic, unfiltered honey, and then I got a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. For milk, I get this raw farm milk. For Texas, it's this other one, I forget the name of it, but it's this really nice milk. It's non-homogenized, and it's low pasteurization milk, which is pretty much, it's heated at the lowest legal temperature for pasteurization, which is I think 140 or 150 degrees for 30 into an hour. So that's super fire. I've been loving it. Like about a cup of that, a cup of that, and then I'll have, or 16 ounces in that, that's how you measure liquids, I guess. 16 ounces of that, and then I would add in a splash of water just to help it go, a scoop of yogurt, some grass-fed yogurt, and then what else do I add in there? I had some other shit. I know I'm missing something. I'm missing some important shit. Let me think. I guess not. Maybe that's all of it. Maybe I'm just like forgetting some of it, but I definitely add some other shit. But it's the fruit, the milk, the honey, and the salt, and then the water. Yeah, I think that's all. So I think that's gonna be the go-to. And what I'm gonna add after this, I'm gonna add colostrum and then some protein powder in that from the grass-fed beef protein mix. And it's gonna be a protein-packed meal, nutrients and vitamins from the fruits, honey for antioxidants, and milk to help my digestion and all that. So I think maybe I'm totally wrong, but I think spiking blood sugar levels close to bedtime actually helps melatonin production. No idea. Hey, don't quote me on this. Also, apparently, the only bad downside of this is I'm having liquids close to bedtime. So that's the only bad part about this one. Either I have it with my dinner, but then I'll also be like, maybe my stomach will do too much work while I'm working out. That's also a possibility that I'm watching out for. And guys, I'm trying to be the most optimized human being ever. It's not every place may fit the puzzle pieces, but this has been working. Traffic's been pretty light today. I'm fucking zooming through this and I might actually get home pretty early. But it usually takes me around 15 or so, maybe even 10 minutes today to get to the gym. Let's see about that. But really excited about everything, man. I'm just, today we found out about a software called Gather, and it's this way to connect virtually with my team, and it's actually really awesome. Actually, this is like the solution I've been looking for, is a virtual way to connect with the team that's fun but also productive, and it's a way to build team culture. And I actually really enjoy it, and really like it, because I used to be a gamer, and it really like fits, and everyone loved it. I loved every single part of it. We have our weekly syncs in the actual game now. It's actually pretty fun. One thing I am trying to figure out right now is how to record meetings in there. I don't know how it's possible, but I'm sure there's some sort of way to do it, some sort of workaround to do it. But if that's the cost to, you know, team culture aspect, then I'll take it any day, because the thing is, when you have a virtual team, culture can be hard to build, you know? So this is actually a great way to build that virtual team, or that team culture virtually. So that was a big win today. And we released our accelerated onboarding. So now clients will be able to have a step-by-step on what to do from A to Z, how to launch your first thing from A to Z, and all that stuff. So it's a really simple process. It's so amazing. I can't thank the team enough for working on it. I spent countless amount of hours on this stuff, on customer support. I'm working on now, kind of shifting my focus towards there to make sure all that's good. I'm updating some help docs right now. Help docs are by far the most boring thing to do, but it will pay off the most, because you solve it once and you don't have to solve it again. Now with customer success itself, I think we've hit really all the check marks. And man, I am like so fucking pumped, because we have probably one of the most advanced onboarding processes in the industry. And we came from having a shitty no onboarding process. We have an AI welcome video from me that says, hey John, hey Annie, hey Andrew, this is Andy, welcome to the platform. I just want to give you a personal thank you for signing up. I saw that you picked the X market. We're actually loading into your system right now. Your success manager is doing that right now, and like your website's being created, and like all these things, all these personal touch points that are so awesome. And I'm just like so excited to just be a part of this, and to be a part of this amazing team, to be a part of this amazing company, and the mission to help and create 100,000 real estate, or 100,000 solutions for real estate professionals. And we're well on our journey to do so, because our onboarding has been so amazing. We again still have a couple of tweaks to do, but once we kind of figure this shit out on the tweak side, we're gonna be fucking golden. And the only reason why someone will churn is if their business changed on us, or if they gave up on us. Really, our onboarding process is so hands-on that the next level above it is literally going to their house and turning on their computer and doing everything for them. It's a little exaggeration, but like seriously, our onboarding process is absolutely next level. It is fucking awesome. I'm so proud of the team. And it's only beginning. I am not stopping here. I don't know what syndrome it's called, but there's something I heard in the past, or some sort of syndrome is like when you become great, you become successful, you reach that point of success in your head, there's that fear of what if it all goes away and I'm back to normal. That is a fear that runs me in my system, that fuels me 24/7, is because I had this success. I still have this success, but I know at any moment it could be taken away from me. At any moment, it could be all taken away from me. And that is my greatest fear. Pretty much my greatest fear is to, well, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It's, some people say, you know, it shouldn't be your greatest fear because, you know, since you made it here, you can actually build it back up because you've done this shit before. No, it actually feels, not in that perspective, I would say. It's like, you know, when I made 10K a month, I was actually so much happier and I felt so much more free. Now we're doing easily over 100, and we're about to do like 500K a month, by the way. And wait, where the fuck is parking spot? No parking, nice. But I feel, okay, I would say that the weight of my responsibilities is so much greater now. The weight on my shoulders is so much more greater now than it was, you know, at 10K a month when I had only $500 in overhead. Then it was fucking easy. It was fucking easy. Now it's like, you know, I got a lot more shit to do now. I got actual a dozen families to feed, and it's actually huge. It's a huge responsibility, and sometimes, you know, I stress a lot over about it, and you know, it's like there's so many people that rely on me for me to perform, and it definitely takes a toll on me sometimes. But it is what it is. Like, it's just what it takes to be an entrepreneur. What it takes. It's what I fucking asked for. You know, it's like I asked for this life, and this life has given me this as its requirements. And if this is the requirements, then so be it. You know. If it feels easy, then it'd be fucking boring. So, because if it was all just easy, then it's like, fuck is this for? Like, I feel like I serve no purpose. The reason why I kind of keep going is because I'm able to make families happy. I'm able to make my employees happy. I'm able to change fucking lives in the real estate space. I'm able to make people thousands and thousands of dollars without charging them an extra penny and change their lives without any of my one-on-one time, which is really awesome. So I get to change people's lives virtually without ever meeting them in person. Well, I do want to meet them in person, but like, it's so crazy how I can give a blueprint, give a system to someone else. They use it and they make, I posted on my story today, this guy made like almost $50,000 back-to-back closings, $50,000 from $1,000 investment. That's a fucking 50x ROAS. Are you fucking kidding me? You put in $1, you get back $50? You fucking crazy? That's some fucking Alex Hormozi numbers. And we don't have any sales calls. We don't do any of that stuff. We just like, yeah, if you want to buy, you want to buy. Like, you're stupid if you don't buy. But I don't want this channel to turn into that stuff, or my brand to turn into like a bunch of pitches and stuff. Maybe in the future, will I do it? And yes, sure. Like, but if I promote something, it's going to be something that I actually advocate for. And it's going to be something that I feel strongly about, that if you don't buy this, you're genuinely stupid. Like, you're genuinely, I'm not even like this, because a lot of salespeople a lot of bad salespeople will sell something that someone doesn't actually need or want. That's called someone who's a fucking snake. Someone who's a real salesman. I don't even like calling salesman because it's just attached too much to that fucking common dogma, that common belief. I almost say I am how will you say this? I don't know, dude. I'm the fucking person that gives. I don't know. If I'm ever gonna sell anything, if I'm ever gonna like actually promote something, it will be something that actually works. I can't even sell something like that. I can't even tell you, I can't even come out my mouth telling you, hey, buy this, give me $1,000. And I know deep down in my mind that it's not gonna work for you. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I know some people that can do that and they do it for a fucking commission, but sorry, I don't. I do it because I know deep down in my heart that it's gonna help you for sure. Okay, and if it doesn't help you, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give it to you for free and you try it out and then you let me know. But I'm very hands-off. If I ever sell anything, this is my promise to whoever's watching this video. I don't even know who all watches this video. This is honestly just my journal. Is if I ever sell anything, all right, if I ever sell anything, it's going to be something I actually stand by. And something I actually like advocate for. Something I actually think is valuable to the marketplace. Okay? And yes, will I make money from it? Yes. I mean, a boy got to make some money, right? If I give value to the marketplace, like Naval Ravikant said, how to make money is you just give society a thing that they don't know how to yet replicate, I think was the saying. Or it was something like, learn a skill that society can't yet learn how to do quickly, or something like that. And yeah, I mean, that's just the common trade. That's how it's been done for thousands of years, is if you give me value, if you give me a fucking coconut, I'm going to give you 3 tomatoes for that coconut. So something that's useful for me with something that's useful for you. And we just did that trade. So that's really the basics of fucking economy, is I give you something that's valuable and you give me something that's valuable to me, which is your money. But I feel like an absolute scammer, which I will never stand by. Death before honor. Love how Iman Gadzhi said it. Death before honor. Crazy saying. Fucking hard as fuck. Is, again, I will never sell something that I don't think will work. I won't stand by. I'll be like, I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm not doing it. If I know it doesn't work, I'm not doing it. I just can't do it. I cannot. It's not even just about my reputation. It's just like deep down in my heart, I know deep down that if you buy this product, if you put that investment, if that was your last $1,000 in your bank, because I tell people that if you have $1,000 left and you had to pick either Astro Blaster or this other thing, I would say don't even get either. Or if the other thing is more valuable, get that, which very, 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 very hard to do. But if for whatever reason, get that. But if it's your last $1,000, I would say go do something else. Go do something that can produce income for free. And then you can upgrade to a multiplier. I always say this every single time when people get Astro Blaster, is we have created the best running shoes on the market. We've designed all the carbon fiber plates. We've done all these things and made it the best shoe and like the best fitting shoe and all these things. We hit all the points. However, if you don't put on the damn shoes and you go practice with them and you don't go run with them, you will not run further or you not run faster. Okay? I fucking had a lisp there, but that's really the thing about the system, is it will only work unless you do. I will see you guys after this. That's called cinematography. Cinematography. You know what I'm saying? It's that shot. How the hell did Andy do that? Well, guess what? It's magic. It's called movie magic. Just got back from the gym. I actually just completely changed my life just now. I'm starting to wear sandals after my workout. Oh my gosh, life changer. Actual life. Oh my gosh, the turn radio on this Tesla is fucking garbage. But I'm starting to wear sandals after the workout. Actually, I feel amazing. Oh my gosh, I feel like a different person. I feel like an actual different person. I feel reborn right now. I just hit the steam room and I actually just had the idea. Hold on. Let's do some finesse here. If there is really the big uses I found with ChatGPT was helping me kind of, I guess, put my thoughts, help me structure my thoughts. One example is like if I do a voice memo or something like that, I can like say like, hey, ChatGPT, help me kind of formulate my thoughts, help me take notes, and then I'll just speak into it and it will help me create all the notes for everything and do all that and do all that. So I don't have to like actually fully write it out. Yes, do I like pen and paper more? Yes. Sometimes do I not have pen and paper on me all the time? 99% of the time. When I do, it's amazing, but when I don't, I can't really take notes that efficiently. So what I'll do is I'll pull out ChatGPT, I'll say, hey Siri, pull up ChatGPT, and then I'll go in the manual voice control because the automatic one kind of sucks because sometimes you have to think and it'll just cut you off. So I do the manual, I start saying, hey ChatGPT, you're now an expert note writer. Preferably have a previous chat saved already so it has history and it has context. And pretty much what you'll do is you'll say, hey, I'm just speaking my thoughts out loud. You're gonna help me formulate my thoughts and structure my thoughts and give me an action plan, whatever I'm thinking and or for wherever it is. I think that's a great use case of ChatGPT is do speech to text and then text completion work with the large language model and then help kind of put your thoughts together. Now, that's my use case with ChatGPT. If some of you have not heard of ChatGPT, you are sleeping under a rock. Honestly, I think everyone has heard of ChatGPT. But if you aren't using it every single day, I use it every single day. I more so use Anthropic. It's a more advanced ChatGPT model. They released a new model. Well, the company is called Anthropic. The model they released is called Claude 3. And what Claude 3 does, it's actually more advanced in pretty much all of the tests against ChatGPT and Google's model, which I'm like mind blown because Google and OpenAI's products, or really their AI is funded by huge corporations, or they have a lot, they just have a large amount of funding. And I'm just surprised that Anthropic comes out of nowhere and just dominates the market, or not. I wouldn't say dominates the market. ChatGPT is still fairly useful, and it's better in some use cases. But Anthropic, I did find was pretty decent at coding, was good at math. It was a little better in some cases as far as like transcribing images, which is really cool. Obviously, a lot of them are still a little bit spotty, but at the rate of which AI is growing is so fucking insane to me, because one week there's this new fucking AI model. This week there was a fucking actual humanoid called Figure01, and it was a partnership with OpenAI, and that shit could literally pick up dishes, pick up an apple, do all this shit, and actually sound like a human. If you guys haven't already seen that video, that demo, it's fucking insane. It's really fucking insane. There's this other platform that I found out just a couple days ago. It starts with a V. I forget it. My memory is so shit. But it's a voice AI developer platform to where you can build and deploy voice AI projects. So like, you can connect OpenAI large language models and then use something like 11 Labs to actually do the text to speech, all that stuff. And it's like fucking mind blown. We can just deploy models in a day, really in a day, for a skilled developer, probably within an hour. It's really not that hard. You just need a prompt, you just need the providers, and that's it. The only thing I do want to note though, voice AI is actually kind of still expensive. Not expensive in the sense of like it costs as much as an offshore employee, let's say for example the Philippines or Egypt or Pakistan or whatever, but it still runs about $6 to $12. $12 being on the nicer end, nicer sounding end, $12. But then it's like, why don't I just train someone in the Philippines, and then they won't speak as good English, but they will sound a lot more natural. Sounding natural is a really big role, and no matter how good the AI sounds, if it takes the AI 5 seconds to respond to me, I'm just gonna hang up the phone. I don't really want to talk to you. I would talk to you because it's cool. I wouldn't talk to you because I have actual intent of doing business with you. The only reason why I would want to talk to you is like I wouldn't actually trust you in actually doing the job. I would just fucking talk to the AI because I think it's cool. I think it's some cool tech that I've never seen before that I want to play around with. It's not like something that you're like, hey, I'm gonna wire you $1,000. No, it's probably gonna get to that point where it sounds like a real human being, and I can promise you that does exist 100%. That does exist 100%. Now, but you can imagine, I think it's FCC or the TCR, whoever the fuck it is doing the text message stuff or the just managing all the call reputation, whatever bullshit services to protect against callers in the US. What they're doing is, not them, but the companies like Google, the big ass corporations. If you search up this on YouTube right now, you can go on YouTube, search up right now. You can go Google voice AI demo calls books hair appointment. Look it up, and I want you to play that video, but I want you to play the video without looking at the video, because I want you to try to get to that video without looking at the actual video. I want you to hear just pure sound. And what you're gonna notice is when you hear the conversation, you're not gonna notice a single fucking it's gonna say all right, it's fucking insane. It actually and that tech, guess what? It was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. It was something like 5 years ago, and guess what? That was before AI was a fucking buzz. Back then, AI was like this kind of like, this shit no one really understood, and the general population didn't understand. The huge corporations did very much. And now a lot of it is like the technology exists. The AI, the no latency AI sounds like a real human, that exists. I think that 100% exists. It's so how do you say? It's so I guess, just think of it logically. If someone had this tech, let's say a small scale company had this tech and it was cheap tech and whatever, or maybe, you know, I'm thinking this all wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. What if they had this tech and guess what? They had the power to mass call 1,000 people at one time in a matter of minutes. Call 1,000 people in minutes, double dial, do whatever they need to do, automatically, cheap. What kind of business wouldn't scale the shit out of that? What kind of business does not want more calls? Name one. Okay, well, I think that's the deal here, is that the technology exists, and the reason why the technology exists and the reason why we're getting such shitty voice AI products is because we're kind of getting the drippings from the real technology. A lot of the companies that are releasing the tech are actually years ahead, and they're just slowly releasing out the tech, and actually a lot of the tech they're actually developing today, real stuff, is actually years down the road, because maybe they don't want to scare the general population with what they have. I don't know. There's a bunch of different fucking theories. Maybe I start a podcast for this shit. I don't know. Maybe this shit's interesting. I think it's really interesting. There's a lot of fucking rabbit holes you can go down on all this shit. So I'm going to see you guys on the next video. I've actually been pumping out a shit ton of content nowadays, or in the past 2 days, not fucking nowadays, but in the past 2 days. So I'm going to be back on a consistent posting routine. Okay, I'll be consistent now. As long as I'm in Houston, I'll be posting consistently. So I'll see you tomorrow. Get to fucking work. If you're still on the come up as an entrepreneur, keep fucking going, motherfucker.